Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Taste of Love. And it is Thanksgiving Eve. And this is usually when I make my collard greens. And I'm going to take you all with me. And I'm going to show you guys how to make some really good Southern collard greens for Thanksgiving. All right. So what I normally do is I normally cook these the night before Thanksgiving or the night before I usually serve them, because once these collard greens sit overnight, they will have a much better taste the next day rather than if you just cook them and then serve them, at least in my opinion, in my experience. So yeah. So I'm going to first start off with adding some smoked turkey necks. Sometimes I do smoked ham hock, but lately I have been using the smoked turkey necks, and I'm going to go ahead and add about 2 pieces of bacon. Now with my seasonings, I normally only use about 4 different seasonings. I usually don't like to overdo it with the seasonings, but I typically like to keep it simple here. So I definitely use a good bit of nature's seasoning. I use salt and garlic powder, but we didn't have any more garlic powder, so I had to substitute that with garlic salt. And also I use black pepper. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cut up some pepper blend, because I normally usually like to use peppers in my greens. So I just get a good bit of peppers and I cut them up, and I'll add them to the pot once the water starts boiling. Now I usually let the water boil for like an hour. But I really didn't feel like doing this tonight, so I let the water boil for like 30 minutes. And once the water is boiling for 30 minutes, then I'll go ahead and add the greens and the peppers and the other ingredients. Now it's time to add the greens. And guys, this smells really good. The water is already starting to smell really good. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the greens. But guys, just let me know down below in the comments, what are you guys planning to do for Thanksgiving? What do you guys plan on cooking? What is your favorite meal? And do you guys love collard greens? And yeah, so just let me know down below in the comments, you guys' plans for Thanksgiving, what you all plan on cooking. And also, happy holidays to all of you guys. I haven't said that yet. So, yeah. So once I add the greens and the peppers to the pot, what I typically do is I like to add some more of the seasonings on top of the greens just to make sure that I give it some more flavor, because I tend to feel like the greens need to be seasoned well. And if I taste it and it's not right, I usually like to add more, but I typically like to add a good bit of seasonings with the seasonings that I use, because I feel like that it's definitely needed for the greens. So after I add the seasonings, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of sugar. But don't overdo it with the sugar, guys. Don't overdo it with the sugar. Well, I recently just started doing this, guys. I'm going to add my favorite hot sauce, which is Trappy's Bulls Louisiana hot sauce. And this usually isn't like a really, really hot sauce, but I'm going to add just a little bit of this. And I've been adding it to my collard greens recipe for a little bit of time now. So I'm going to add some hot sauce to it. This is the part I really, really love, guys. I definitely love to add vinegar to my collard greens. And I normally add a good bit, but I've started to do a little bit less as of lately. But I do like vinegar in my greens. I do think that it gives it a different type of flavor that I'm looking for. So the vinegar in my greens is definitely one of the secret ingredients that I can get to make it taste how I want. So I definitely like to add vinegar. I usually like to add a little bit more vinegar once they actually start cooking. When I taste it, I kind of add vinegar to taste if I feel like I need more. But I don't like it to be too vinegary, but I do like it to have that tangy taste to it as well. I really, really hope you guys are enjoying this video right now. I hope you all are enjoying this content. Don't forget, if you are enjoying this content, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much. So once the greens have cooked for about an hour, because I normally let the greens cook for an hour, once they have cooked for an hour on high to, I guess, medium heat, I normally cook them on high, but once they have cooked for 1 hour, I typically take them out and go ahead and pan them up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pick apart the smoked turkey necks, because I think that also gives it a much better flavor, because I mixed this up and let it sit overnight. And in the morning time, by the morning, these greens will have a much more smokier taste. So I usually like to do this to give it more of a flavor. This is going to be it for this video, guys. I really hope you all have enjoyed this content. I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I hope this all has inspired you to make some collard greens. So definitely like, share, subscribe to the channel, and happy holidays to you all, and thank you all so much for watching this video.